To Guitar Wishes, coming to you from Guitar Wishes facility here in beautiful downtown Lincolnton, North Carolina. Again, my name's Lee, and I'm really excited to come to you today on Wednesday for Papa Bill's Bass Grooves. That's right, on Wednesday we're going to highlight some of the really cool basses that we've got in the store. And today it's an honor to have the president and CEO of Guitar Wishes and Sound Factory Studios with us. This is Mr. Roger Calhoun. And I just want to thank you, man, first off, for bringing something like this to Lincolnton.
Oh, it's our dream. I mean, it really is. We decided to put a guitar shop in a town in Lincoln, gave us the olive branch to come here, and they've really been great to work with. And we tried to build something that people could come and be relaxed in, and play the guitars of their dreams, even if they didn't purchase it. They actually got to hold it and feel it, and it wasn't behind some glass, some bar chained to the wall where you couldn't play it. Everybody's been super respectful. They come in, they ask us to get the guitars down, we get them down, we let them play them as long as they want to play them. Yeah. And it's just been a great environment. I mean, everything's been to the place that I wish we had guitar stores like this when I was growing up.
Oh, me too. Me too.
And that's what we tried to put together. All the friends and family came in and helped, and the guys that work here has been great to work with. Yeah. It's just been an amazing thing. I mean, I would have never thought that a guitar shop in the town the size of Lincoln could have done as well as it's done. And it's really done well. We've made the top 100 in the NAMM show judging. That's worldwide out of 200 plus thousand stores. And I just think that's great that we've been able to achieve these things, but we've not done it alone. It's been with the help of employees and customers and friends and family. So there's been a lot of people involved. It's not just one mastermind making it work.
Absolutely, yeah. But thank you again, and again, it's thanks to all of you out there who are liking this channel and going to GuitarWishes.com Facebook page and coming in. Like you said, the first time I walked in the store, I felt like this was a really down to earth place where somebody could be wailing in the corner and somebody who barely knows an A chord, they're the same level here, and it really feels that way.
It is. I mean, it's, we like to apologize to you though, Lee. I mean, we really did think you were stealing strings. I mean, they wouldn't have threw you to the ground if for any other reason. We thought you were stealing strings.
We don't need to go into that.
You was getting the hanky out of your pocket.
We don't need to go into that, okay? They dropped the charges, and we're going to move forward.
And you're welcome here now. I mean, as long as the cameras are on, you're welcome, okay? If they turn the cameras off, you gotta leave.
Okay. All right, so... All right, moving on. I want to talk about this bass that you're holding here. A little while ago, you were playing that for us, and it sounds great. That thing is really smooth, and the tone coming out of that's incredible. I know you're a great bass player, but the actual guitar sounds amazing. Now, I know this is something that you don't really want to part with. It's got a special place in your heart. You shared the stage with the Cranberries and Color Me Badd, and really had some history with this bass. Tell me a little bit about it.
It's a 1979. I bought this from Big Al at Reliable Music many moons ago. I want to say it was 1982, maybe 83, somewhere in there, a long time ago. And the guy that played bass with me, his name was Alan Floyd, and he was the guitar player. And we went in to buy him a guitar, and I saw this bass, and at the time I couldn't afford a USA Precision, and I think they had it marked for like $680 or something. It was like 2 years old, 3 years old, something like that. And I bit the bullet and went up to buy the bass, and I might be getting confused on these years, but it's all in good fun. But Big Al waited on us, and I knew him. I kind of looked up to him because he was kind of famous for the area as far as being a guitar player. He was a really good guitar player, and he would always grab a guitar off the wall. He was one of those music stores. He would just kill it, then you didn't want to play it because, they embarrassed me. The guy
I remember, yeah.
Because he was really good at it. But so we go to check out, and I had bought some picks and strings and straps and stuff to go with the bass, and I throw the bass up there, and he tells me $312 or something like that. And I didn't want to take advantage of him. I knew it was a mistake, and I said, no, the price is not right. And I think he assumed that I was saying he was overcharging me. And he kind of got nasty about it. And he said, no, that's the price, and that's what it is. If you want it, that's what it is. And Alan, that was with me, the guitar player, he says, we'll take it, and gives me an elbow. So we walk out the store like $312 for a couple packs of strings, a stand, a strap, and this bass. And it's pretty cool that I've had it for all these years, and that memory's always stuck in my mind. I just don't remember the details because all the head trauma that I've had over the years of playing bass on stage. But other than that, it was a good story, and Big Al's still a great friend. He came in our store a few weeks ago, and it was a pleasure to have him in. I've not seen the man in 25 years, and he told me his name was Al. He cut off his long hair and everything, and I said, Al Forbes. He goes, yeah. And I said, man, you don't remember me. And I told him the story, and he don't remember the story, but I kind of understand that. During the days, that's when the eyes weren't quite as clear as they are as you get older.
That's true.
But Al, I asked him what he was doing. He is now a golf pro. So it's hard to believe that he's went from being a great guitar player to a great golfer. But he says he's a golf pro, and I have to believe him because he's still kind of a mean dude.
Man, well, that's a great story. And this bass sounds incredible. And you were talking about how smooth it plays, and how great
it's amazing.
The great the tone is. And I'm holding a bass that we wanted to highlight as well. Something that you actually brought back from NAMM. Mm-hmm. And could you tell us a little bit about this here?
Well, me and Tracy, that's my wife, we went out to the NAMM show in California. And we saw these basses 2 years ago, but they weren't for judge or for play. They were new into the United States out of Australia. And then we go back to the NAMM show in Nashville, and I got to pick it up and play it, and I was absolutely amazed by how well it played. But they told me it was a prototype. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to buy it, not necessarily for resale because it played so well. And I talked the gentleman into selling it to me. We go back, and he told us we had to leave it at the show till Saturday afternoon till the show was over. And we went back to pick it up, and our sold tag was on it, but they had sold it to Gruens, I think, if I remember correctly. George had actually bought it. There were two. There's this one and the 5-string. So we worked it out where Gruens kept one and I kept the other and got to bring it back. But Neil Kennedy is the designer of this bass out of Australia, and he's a great bass builder. And it was amazing because of the sound he got out of it and sustain out of the wood, and it's so light. It kind of reminds you of a Parker Fly version of a bass.
Oh yeah.
And everything's really balanced on it. It's just got great tones. It's one of the things that's really unique on it is the headstock on this particular bass, or all of the Cole Clark. The headstock is actually fluted and slid on. It gives it more strength, and it does make it where you can service the truss rod without taking the fretboard off. Mm-hmm. It's an 18-volt system. It's the difference between the prototype number 5 and number 6 is number 6 is a string through, and that's what finally went to the final design. The number 5 version of this bass is actually string out the back. Mm-hmm. It has Aguilar pickups and preamps in it, which I don't think you can get any better than that. Guys are going to argue that, but it's all about preference. And to me, I think it's the best rounded preamp system on the market, and you can make it sound like it's natural, or you can give it the preamp sound and adjust it into any sound you want. But I really enjoy it. Everything about it is just a great playing bass.
Yep. Well, I would love to hear you play it. Do you mind playing some?
Let's do it, man.
All right. All right, man, that was some great playing. I appreciate that. That bass sounds incredible.
Very enjoyable to play. Very, very enjoyable.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here for Guitar Wishes Guitar of the Day here on Wednesday, Papa Bill's Bass Grooves Day. And I want to say, if you want to know anything more about these incredible instruments that we're holding, anything more about anything you've seen on our previous episodes, please go to guitarwishes.com, check out our Facebook page. Please go to the YouTube site and check out our channel, hit the bell for notifications of new content, and be sure to like and subscribe that. Roger, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today.
very much. Hey, let me point out, as we get more and more people watching this channel, we'll start having bigger and bigger contests. Hopefully get to a place where we're giving away basses and guitars and things of that nature. We just have to have enough subscribers to come in to watch the show, and we're working at that hard, and we do appreciate all the effort of everybody joining in and watching this thing. But I like to be more than just another channel you watch as entertainment. I like to be a way that we can pay back our customers also by watching the channel.
Absolutely, absolutely. Roger, again, thank you so much. Take care.
Boom, ba 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 boom. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
This looks bad. It's Steve's fault.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve. Oh, no, notice you didn't play it long. I'm sure you don't really want to sell that. This is near and dear to your heart. Can you tell us a little bit about this bass?
Oh, it's very near and dear to my heart. $3,300 can't buy it though, okay? No, I'm just kidding. 35. I'm telling you, this is priceless. 36.
Yeah.
This is 6. How you doing, Lee?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing a great job, man. I got to tell you.
I do my best.
Without you, there wouldn't be a show.
Well, you're right. But still, are we still taping?
Golly.